Good morning. If you woke this morning, give Alba some praise. Just tell him thank you. Because he is awesome and worthy to be praised. I am up. I can't even clean my glasses. Hold on, y'all. Gotta clean my glasses. I'm up. I didn't sleep. I didn't sleep. So I decided to go for a walk. It is 6:28, I think that says, a.m. Thursday morning. My glasses just won't come clean. And let me tell you, it's still humid. It's humid. And I said, you know what? I need my other glasses because I sure can't see. I need to share, be out and wandering around. See, my strawberries are growing. And my letters are finally growing. Oh, so that's what they needed? Alright, so let me see. I hear noise. Hope it ain't a dog. I hear a dog. I hear something. Hi. So I'm going for a walk. One. Oh, I did. I was quietly. I was like, hi. Aw. Have a good day, little one. About a month ago, I took myself to the emergency room because I knew something wasn't right. I know how my body felt and I know how it's supposed to feel. And it had been feeling very, very incorrectly and uncomfortable for the longest. And weak to the point where I literally would feel daily as to pass out. Where'd he go? Oh, he parked. And so I go to the emergency room and I'm signing myself in. You know, you get registered. You sign yourself in. And they ask you all your information and ask you why you're there. And I told them. I guess they thought that was no big deal. So when I got there, I was the only one there. There was one person waiting in the waiting room. And they were waiting. They wasn't waiting to be seen. It's a dog up here. I hope this guy will bring his dog out. Let me cross over. And I sat there for 2.5 hours as more people came in, and it was like somebody opened the hospital borders. So anyway, long story short, I got up to see what the heck was going on. Go to my name. I barely made it to the triage desk from failing to stand. My knees were buckling. And so I was leaning on the triage desk, and the young lady behind said, "Oh, we're going to call you. It's a few more people ahead of you." And I said, "I'm trying to figure out what the problem is." When I came in here, there was no one. Long story short, that was the hospital that's prejudiced, like totally. But it was the closest one. And long story short, anyway, I passed out. That was the day I passed out right there at the waiting. After telling the young lady, "Listen, I can't make it. I'm not gonna make it." And I went and sat back down. Got back up, collapsed right in front of her. They called the doctor in charge of the entire ER, called STAT, making a big fuss over the overhead speaker. Everybody rushed to me. They put the heart monitor on, blood pressure, put the IV in me, just going berserk all of a sudden. After I had told them twice that I wasn't gonna make it, you could see my legs was buckling and my head was bobbing backwards. Anyway, I was seen, stayed in there for hours after that. I didn't get home till like 2 something. My son came and got me. I actually got there at 1 in the afternoon. My by the time they discharged me, they told me nothing was wrong. And I kept telling them, check my kidneys. I kept telling them, check my kidneys, check my liver. You know, I kept telling them all these things to check. And they wouldn't do it. They wouldn't do it because they were so crowded in there. I guess they felt like, oh, if we check this, we got to write it up. And, you know, we got to prescribe and we got to do all of these things. And so they sent me home. I self-diagnosed myself. It doesn't take a rocket scientist. You know, back in the day, way back in the day, whenever you seen a doctor, you would tell that doctor what was ailing you. You would go in and say, hey, I have abdominal pain on the right side of me, and it's been hurting for over a month. And on the right side of my back, it hurts. When I cough, it hurts. Whatever the situation is. Oh, look at that. And I'm looking at their beautiful cannas. Look at that. Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, tall too. Let me see. Because mine this year is skinny. Hers is skinny too. And so, just ridiculousness went on to with their part. Anyway, I diagnosed myself with all my symptoms. And the bottom line is a fatty liver with kidneys messed up, pancreas messed up, gallbladder, because everything is connected. And so, I had terrible fatigue. Oh my God. It was the worst of the worst of the worst. Good morning. How are you? Good, good. Thank you. And the fatigue was so gravely bad to the point where I almost crawled to the bathroom in the morning time. It was terrible. It really was. And so, Candyman. I'm just walking around my neighborhood, y'all, just noticing people here, people not, new cars, new faces. So anyway, long story short, well, I don't know about short, but story continues. Every day or every other day there was something new of some type of illness, whether it was fatigue, getting worse and weaker and worse and weaker, or heart palpitations where it feel like somebody got my heart in his hand and stop trying to stop it from beating, and my heart would be racing, and I would get like this twinge in the back of my neck, on the side. My lower back here would hurt on each side, kidneys, liver. Is that her? No, that ain't her. What else? Headaches. They were early on. They have passed since. Because this goes all the way back to February 28th when I initially stopped drinking wine. Just woke up on the 28th and was like, you know what, I'm not going to have any wine today. I'm not going to have wine anymore. And I just stopped. And I used to have wine with dinner, with lunch. You know. And so most of you guys can see that I'm a little woman, 5'3", and was a little under 130 pounds. Just a little squirt, as my uncle used to call me. And things just start getting worse to the point where all of the symptoms were horrific, to the point where I was afraid. And most of the people that know me, including my family, which didn't take me serious, oh, you'll be all right. And I kept saying, no, it's bad. I would tell my son, my oldest son would be like, well, what you gonna do about it? You fix everything. They didn't know the severity of fatty liver. And see, I'm just calling it fatty liver. But guess what? It's severe than just fatty liver. It's suffering kidneys. Okay? Damaged. All of everything is connected. Remember that song? Yeah, neck bone connected to your shoulder bone. That is so true. They taught us that for a reason. Everything is connected. So if you messing up your liver, you messing up your kidneys. Okay? If you messing up your like everything is jacked up. And that's what I kept trying to share with my son without deliberately telling them, hey, my blood pressure was 200 over, which he went to school for that. And that's why I'm passing out. Or I fell out 3 times this week while waiting for the bus. You know, uh, they tried to rush me to the emergency room when I was at work. I passed out, hit it. Instead of telling him how I get dizzy and just feel like I'm going backwards and just pass out. Like I would be walking, going back and just pass out, and he just they just didn't want to see me as the patient. I was always the healer. And so I haven't been around this way since my grandson was about 2. I used to push him in his little car. He's 19 now. Ooh, it's been a while. It look different. But anyway, so I would find myself like really crying, like picking the phone up, call my son, my youngest son, and be like, Raymond, I messed myself up. I'm messed up, Raymond. I'm done. I'm not gonna be able to play with my grandkids. I hear a dog. I hear a dog going, ha, ha, ha. More canners. And they tall too. I gotta see what they doing. They need me to come get this up. They could put some daggone vegetables there. But let me shut up. People got lives. They trying to juggle that along. And so yeah. So I couldn't talk to anybody because nobody was really listening. Nobody was really hearing how sick I was at death's door. You hear me? Keyword. I was at death's door. I'm trying to see what this sign says. Oh, it says Jesus. Oh, that's nice. It says Jesus is our only hope, 2024. I know that's right. For everything, Alba is. And so, yeah, I felt alone. And I know my kids didn't mean to make me feel this way. But I know for a fact my youngest son, he definitely, he don't show it, but he definitely knew it was bad. Because I remember here, I said, do I look different, Ray? Can you tell? I hear a dog. I hear a dog going. And he said, yeah, Mom, you got darker. And I didn't even notice that. Because, you look at yourself all the time. I didn't even notice that. And I looked in the mirror and I went back to him. I said, yeah, that's how you know your liver is on its last leg. Your kidneys. I said, all my organs, all of them, are fighting one another to try to get any nutrients that I put in my body. And when they do get it, they can't process it. Why do I hear a dog coming? Let me get out of here. When the nutrients go in my body, they can't do anything with it because nothing is processing right. Nothing. You hear me? Nothing. My girl. Let me get out of here. My urine wasn't so much dark, but then it would get dark. And in the morning, I guess it was normal for it to be white, clear or whatever. And it would have bubbles in it. I did research. That means I had too much protein in my urine. And how is that possible? Why is that possible? Why is it happening? She knows. Oh, it's happening because my body and the part that flushes my system out, and I think it's I'm forgetting one of them because I was just studying. The kidney, no, not the kidney, not the. Did I walk down here? Let me see. Let me walk down here. Not the kidney. It's not the liver. What's the other one? The other one. I can't even think of it. It helps to take, rotate, and do all the things that needs to be done. Wasn't. I feel like a dog is following me, y'all. Wasn't doing his job. So instead of filtering, that's the word I'm looking for. Instead of filtering out the proteins and everything else, and y'all, I ain't explaining this perfectly because I'm still getting understanding of it. I got it in my mind. I just can't deliver it and articulate it the way I need to. But you get the picture, I'm sure, especially if you're going through having cancer issues, kidney issues, uh, uh, liver issues. They say you got chronic liver disease, and I'm here to tell you that it is reversible. They'll tell you that because they want to give you pills, 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 pills. No. Mm-mm, mm-mm. They want to give you dialysis. Nope, 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 nope. It's reversible. God didn't make our body to not be. It's them. It's a whole nother thing. So anyway, um, ooh, I wish I would have got here when they cut that tree down. I would have got me some pine sap. Child, I'm telling you, if a dog come, I'm running. I wonder if she moved. I don't even see Michelle's car. This is cute. I like that. So anyway, fatty liver, when you hear that, you think, because I always thought, oh, that's for people that's overweight, obese, blah, 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 blah. Nope. Anybody can get it, including children. Basically, you just got too much fat on your liver. That's why people get that sack down there. That's not fat on their stomach. That's a fatty liver that's swelled up from uh, the way you eat. Oh, is this her house? Which house is it? Is it that one? Melissa. Y'all bear with me. I'm walking around here. This gotta be, I wonder if she moved. All right, did your neighbor Melissa move? Did your neighbor Melissa move? Melissa, did she move? Uh-huh. She got the son? Yeah. Oh, she moved. Wow. Yep, she moved because that was her house. Okay. Uh-huh. Right on Berkeley. Uh-huh. Yep. Yeah, I'm just going for a walk. I didn't want to go to the park. Did you? Uh-huh. Why you stop? Yeah. Oh, okay, got you. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, okay. Okay. That was a good reason. All right, have a good day. Enjoy yourself. You're welcome. Wow. She moved. She moved. Hmm. Wow. She went through a divorce and then moved. Oh well. Anyway, sorry about that. Uh, Good morning to you. So, if you're dealing with fatty liver, kidney issues, um, this is a beautiful scenery. They just redid their house. Isn't that beautiful? See them cannons? Beautiful. Okay. So, fatty liver, if you're dealing with fatty liver, kidney failure, they're gonna tell you, oh, you need to go on kidneys, you need a kidney, you on DIE if you're on the waiting list, and no. This all is reversible. You heard what I said, right? Um, you just need to get up and move something. When you take one step, the Lord, good old Alba, will take two. Get on up and move something. I was sitting and crying my eyeballs out because every YouTube, oh, nobody's talking about it's reversible. They're just saying you can live with chronic liver disease. You could live with kidney failure, but you're just gonna be on the waiting list. They out of their mind. I'm like, who are they? I'm scared to walk down there. I'm like, who are they talking about when the Lord made this body, not man? So I started studying, got my son's medical books out, and started studying kidney and the liver. And oh my goodness, the more I studied was the more I realized I messed myself up, because everything is connected, period. There's no way around it. And so I was like, oh Lord, I got work to do. And so the headaches went away. This was February, March. The bad headaches went away. And then, all of those early signs, the dark yarn with the all this is new. The foam, that's new. So I was like, oh, is that a sign that it's getting worse? No. Nope, not necessarily. Not necessarily. It's going to take time. It's going to take time. Look at this, y'all. I got one of those, but I didn't put it down. I wonder how they get it to come back every year. How do they get that to come? Oh, they must preserve it. That's what I think they do. And this house right here, they rebuilt it. They got some type of something from the state that you still can get. Um. Okay, so a celeb lives there. Let me shut up. But anyway, let me show you the house. I got several videos with this celebrity person. Several videos where I keep running into him because he lives here. Um, Across the street. And he's one of Will Smith's best friends. Yup, there goes his truck. One of them. Yep. Look how beautiful that tree is. Yup, that's one of his trucks. And there go the other one. Yeah, look, y'all. I'm trying not to show y'all the man's property. Let me see. I'm trying not to. Oh my God, he got 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna show y'all real quick. Look, that's all their property. This is all their property. They had it added on. It was a little house. Isn't that pretty? Yep, that's it. And then they put these trees here. They don't have a walkway for people to walk on. They tried to make it like gated. So what they did was they got a house for a reasonable price. And this wasn't even this was just grass. They got a house. They had all that rebuilt it and added on. They got a house. It's 190,000. And when I bought mine, it was my babies was my youngest was 2. And so that's how long ago this was. And so they bought the house and then they just recently added on um that part. Maybe about 8 years ago, maybe 10. Anyway, so back to the story. Let me see, somebody said hi. You're local. What does that mean? You're local. If you like this to live stream, you keep doing it. Huh? Explain. Because y'all know I don't know much about the YouTube and all this mess. Explain for me what you mean. So anyway, let me get back to the fatty liver. So I've enhanced my already healthy diet, which I'm just saying, I'm calling it diet for the sake of understanding. But it's not a diet for me. That's my food. That's my way of how I eat. I just enhance more red cabbage, white cabbage, more garlic. Like I'll pick up garlic and just eat it. You know, eat a cube of it. Now I used to do it anyway, but not like I do it now. And what else? Garlic. Oh, cauliflower. That's my rice. Like if I want morning. So if I wanted rice and beans, I would chop my cauliflower up like that. No, the hardest thing for me, and it probably is for you, whoever may listen to this and can relate to exactly what I'm saying. I've never, if anybody remember me way back in 2021 when I first started the channel, was it 21, 22, one of them. You've never seen me, and as much as I was putting them videos out, you'd have seen me eating some type of sugar. There's no one that can ever say they seen me eat ice cream. They can't say they seen me eat candy, nothing. If anything, it may have been a piece of peppermint for a stomach ache or something like that. But now that I don't have any wine coming into my system, because wine is nothing more than cancer, which AKA is sugar. That's all the wine was. So my body was used to that. So now my big issue is sugar. I need it. I be going crazy. Ice cream. I didn't eat none of that poison. But your body needs to replace. Your body needs to replace um, what you used to give them. It's kind of like crack. Let me see. It says, you're local. I love watching this. Do you like the live stream? Then keep on doing it. No, I'm not a big person on live stream, but I didn't have that much space or whatever. Is it space? So I said, let me do live stream. I could do it and walk. Let me see if Joyce up. This lady has been walking. I think she said, oh Lord, over 30 years. And let me tell you, it's like clockwork. Oh, she got this locked. So she might still be asleep. Let me see. But, so what I think I'm going to do is, who's this? This is, good morning, beautiful. Are you up? It's me. Huh? You did around what time? You had the you had the radio blaster. That's probably. Oh, I was in the backyard. I was in the backyard planting, replanting my Kanye pepper and my green peppers. I was in the backyard listening to music. Yeah, because I called your name. Yeah, I couldn't hear that with all that. Thank you, honey. Some more tomatoes. Oh, I'm so jealous. Where you going? You want to have the same. They coming up slow. What kind of plant is that? Because I need that. You need to find the name out for me. What? Because there's all different kinds, but they come in. Oh, those are the cherries. Are those cherry tomatoes? Yeah, but you took the name the other day. I did. You already know what I'm working with. That's what happened. My son said, "Mom, didn't I just?" I said, "Let's stop saying that. I'm dealing with this fatty liver, and it comes with all of that. Like it's bad." All right, let me drop this off. I'm gonna keep on walking. Thank you, honey. I'll see you. Okay? What? I scared you. I woke you up. Go lay back down because I know how it is when we don't sleep. Okay. Yeah, go lay back down. None. And I'm still. This is part of it. But they were saying put some glasses on with like a brown tint. Keep your lights off, and don't eat nothing before you go to bed. Don't eat nothing. Like I had ice cream and I shouldn't have had it. That's the sweets that it wakes up the cortisone in your body, and it turns off. It shuts off the switch that tells your body, okay, it's 7:30, 8 o'clock. It's sleepy time. It shuts it off. So you gonna continue walking? Yeah, I'm gonna continue walking. I wish I wasn't wake. I would walk with you though. Okay, well maybe tomorrow. Well, hopefully not tomorrow. Hopefully I'll go to bed tonight. Okay then. All right, thank you so much. Sorry I woke you. I just knew you was gonna be up. All right. She gave me some nuts, and that's another thing you want to eat. Oh, let me backtrack. So I was saying that I changed my already healthy, I enhanced, not changed, my already healthy diet. I'm calling it diet, but that's not a diet for me. It's a way of living, and we need to get away from them words. That's what scares. Oh, I gotta go on a diet. No, just eat an apple, cauliflower, garlic, red cabbage, and nuts. Eat you some nuts, which I did already. I do already, but they're expensive. And child, when she get them, I don't know where she get them from. Ooh, she got walnuts, honey. That's the best. The walnuts will give you, oh my God, gobs of protein. I think it's 3 walnuts, give you all the protein you need for the day. Yep. Oh my goodness. I didn't even know my neighbor died right here. My neighbor died. Oh my goodness. My neighbor died. She had beat cancer, but didn't overcome because I guess they. If you get your energy back and start feeling good, you need to not take day. I wouldn't take it anyway. Cancer? Oh, okay, let me go home and do surgery on myself by eating all God's green earth. No, we take dialysis, we take 9,000 pills, we get insulin shots. What the heck you getting what you already got in your body? Why would you get insulin shots? You got it in your body. All you need to do is bring it down. But no, we think that doctors are God. My family ain't never run an old doctor. The only time my mother would run to the doctor, my asthma would be so bad. She would take me so I could get one of the shots. Because the shots make me feel like I never even had an asthma attack. So I can live stream. It said, wait, it said, then keep on doing it. Do you like the live stream? So I can live stream. Wait, I'm confused. Talk to me. So you want me to live stream so you can live stream? How does that work? Help me out here. Um, so I figure, hold on. Let me go to the little girl's room since I had to come home to bring what she gave me. Hold on. All right, I'm back. Let me make sure I got tea. Yeah, I have my tea. All right, so did you explain to me how does that work? They keep on doing it. Keep on doing what? No, you will keep on. Wait a minute. Now, don't take this the wrong way, but are you from a different nationality? Because you're doing a whole lot just to say a little bit. You're doing and there's some type of disconnect between you and I. So, are you trying to say, you said, keep on doing it so I can live stream? I figured that because y'all, I work in a dual language school, so I could always tell. Uh, oh, that's your name. Your name is your local gal. Okay, I got you. I got you. I told you, honey, I don't know all this stuff. I don't know all this stuff. Oh, here you go. He out here with his dog. He out here with his dog. And he purposely, can y'all see the dog? He right there. They done called the people on him and everything over and over again. So let me go the other way. I was going to walk back that other way. I just don't want to go to the park because, see, that dog here run right on over here. Now, hey, the man got a big old backyard. Why you don't go in the backyard when you know you got a dog that's vicious, vicious acting? Um, yeah. So anyway, fatty liver. If you're going through fatty liver issues, and I'll just say fatty liver issues. I don't know all the terminology and all of that yet, but I will. Just hold on. Um, Fatty liver, kidney, pancreas, all of that gets messed up to the nines. Do you hear me? I'm telling you from what I've experienced, what I know. And so you got to work. I was in tears like, oh God, 'cause now I got to fix the kidneys, and what I eat for the kidneys it's gonna affect my liver. So I can't eat that. Oh my God, what I'm going to eat? I can't eat nothing. Oh my God, it's just a mess. And so guess what I do? I'm fasting, and there go a word. I'm gonna take that away. Take the word fasting away. So basically, but this was my life anyway. Whoa! Ooh, car just went right in front of the bus while I was moving. Missed it by this much. Um, this is what I do. Since we can't eat this, can't eat butter, can't eat sugar, can't eat this. I didn't eat salt anyway. I didn't eat, so none of that I missed, but my body is craving for it because it needs to make up for the sweets that used to be deposited in my body, right? And so in the morning time, I don't eat. I never ate breakfast. Breakfast was not my thing at all. Um, I'm looking, hold on, y'all. I'm looking at the park because I had a bad experience. I'll share that one day. Had a bad experience one day. I put my grandson on the bus. And honey, I'm just grateful to be alive. But anyway, let me get back. That's another child, would y'all look? It's a whole slew of squirrels. Would y'all look? Look at this. Would y'all look? The whole squad is here. Look at this. Look, they coming from everywhere. Child. Child. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good morning, guys. I heard y'all could talk. I know you can hear because you got ears. Look at them. This one don't look so healthy. It don't look so healthy. But anyway, y'all, I'm sorry. You're probably interested in knowing what's going on. So anyway, I would feel like somebody be choking me. And it would stay for a long time. I remember, you might even seen the video because I posted it. I thought that my racist KKK SWAT sticker man, Mr. Mike, that's been here way before we moved here. He biker and all of that. Prejudice. I thought he zapped me because he do stuff like that. He was standing there while I was walking, digging, getting some pine off a tree. It was right behind his house. And I felt this hot, like fire, zap right here. And I froze. And I looked. I couldn't move. And I seen him standing in his back door. We don't speak. Make that clear. I don't speak to him. No, the neighbors, they don't mess with him. He waved his hand like, and I thought it was him that zapped me. And I couldn't move for a minute, and I felt like I was having a heart attack. It was so bad. And when I tell you it was bad, it was bad. And then when I finally was able to move, I hurried up and walked home, but I didn't want to walk too fast because by somebody zapping you with a sting gun, and he has all of those different gadgets, the top-notch one, you definitely will have a heart attack if you move too soon, if you get up too soon. And I felt like I was having one. And I hurried up and I went home and I My son was there, my youngest son, and I said, Mr. Mike just stung Gummy. And my son was just looking at me. And I was like, oh my God, call the cops. Call the cops. But you know how when something happened, you can really feel like it really happened, or if something is lost, you can really feel like something is lost. I didn't feel like that was the truth within me. And so I laid down on the couch, and my son got some water. He got something for me, but I was out of it. And then time went by, that happened again, but it wasn't as severe. When I tell you that when that happened, it felt like I was literally about to DIE. So some may be experiencing that. And I tell you, you get yourself together, start drinking water, start flushing yourself, because people die. You have heart attacks from a fatty liver, because what it's doing is it's pulling from everything. It's making your heart work extra hard. And the first thing you should do if you have some extra weight on you, you need to lose that weight. You need to go walking. You need to go walking. Let me show you what I used to do. Let me see if I can do it. Yeah, I can still do it. Let me see. I hope I don't stress myself out by um I hope I don't hurt myself trying to do this. But let me see. Let me see if I can still do it. Let me see. This is what I used to do when I used to come over here with my grandkids. Let me see. Is this going to stand up? Yeah, probably. Let me take my glasses off. I don't need to be doing this job. Not as don't have strength as much as I used to.
Listen, as long as you out here, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
That's the hard part, getting out here.
Yeah, that's true. So I used to do 60 of these and then walk. But that's not going to happen today or any other day. Because that was enough for me. So that was basically like a stretch. But on the other hand, we got Iron Man out here and putting his work in. So you need to walk. You need to go walking. Even if you just stand in place, you don't have to do a whole lot of running and all of that. Let me put my glasses back on. You don't have to do a whole lot of running in place and all that. First of all, if you're doing this while you got the heart situation, because your heart is struggling, trust me. And you know, if you're going through it, you know it already. So you just need to do something to move your body in the best simple way, easy way, without hurting and pulling and straining yourself further, is to go walking. Now what I just did, I can feel the pulling right here again, which is my lungs. They affected everything. But I'm gonna reverse this because it can be done. Oh yeah, it can be done. Number one thing we need to do is get it out of our head that, oh, it only happens to big people. Or in the streets, they call it fat people. No, children can get it. My niece, let me stay on topic. But anyway, my niece was, I think she was 7. The doctor put her on. She was obese, and my sister didn't believe it. So instead of my sister having her lose weight as a kid, my sister, in her brain, she started, my sister wasn't big at all. Child, you see me. She started losing weight, eating tuna out of a can and nibbling on carrots, and got real skinny. No, you're doing it wrong. It's your daughter that needs to lose weight. Like my niece was a little chubby wubby, a hamburger. That's what I call my little thickums in my house. She was a hamburger to the point where she was, what, 7? All her organs was messed up to the point where she met Michael Jackson, went to whatever that house is that he had on his land, on his property where he lived, and it was like the fun house or whatever. She went there. The hospital flew her and the other kids that was on the transplant. She used to get dialysis. I don't even know if she still get them. Um, it was terrible. She got dark like I did, real dark. But that dialysis drains you. Worst thing you could do. Everything is reversible. Trust me. Unless you just drunk yourself to death for 50 years or smoked, and it's still not too late. Just stop doing what you're doing. You could preserve the rest of the life that you have in your organs, but you have to stop it. That's the main ingredient. So let me go back to what I started doing, which is not different at all because anybody know me and watch me, I'm in my yard. I'm hammering and putting up gates and all of that. So I just can't do that stuff fast enough. I just cleaned out an area on the side by my big window on the side of my house, and I put the mulch down. That took everything out of me. I was only able to put down 2 flowers, and they still down here. I still got like 6 more flowers. Why am I smelling? So anyway, let me get back to, you guys need to be encouraged and know that this is reversible. I don't care, or let me say, Alba does not care what you did. If you smoke crack for 50 years, because that will do the same thing, because crack is sugar. So I get up in the morning. Let me back up. And another thing, you forget, you get Alzheimer's, like literally, first stage Alzheimer's, literally, and that's what's happening to me. Here go a beautiful pine tree. Let me see if this is the kind, because it's one of the kinds that you can't, let me see. Y'all, that's so pretty. Look at that. Yes, honey. Yeah, I'm going to come right here. Look how healthy that tree is. Yes, that's what I want. Oh, it's coming out too. Let me put some. Oh, yes. Yes. Look, y'all. I just put it on my hand. On my little eczema. Right there. Healing. Is wonder working power in the land of the blood. There is power, wonder working power in the precious blood of the Lamb. I said lamb though, but it's lamb. So yeah. So what I do, let me see, what can I say? Because I do it already. So I'm a stickler for it now. This is what I focus in on. So one of the bad things from fatty liver, you probably know if you relating to this, you do not sleep. You do not sleep. I don't know if you heard me tell my neighbor, one of the symptoms of fatty liver is when something in your body is turned off. I forget the name of it, but I'll have the name another time. Somebody's setting up something. You don't sleep, and that's crazy. That is crazy. I be up all night. I was up all last night. But what I have been learning to do, which I didn't do, I shut it off myself. I take a shower and I go upstairs and I turn off all the lights. You want to put glasses on like this, give it like an amber effect. You want to block out any lights coming from your TV, coming from your cell phone. That type of light, I think it's called Raid something. Good morning, ladies. How are y'all?
All right, and yourself?
All right. Blocks off. It blocks. You want to block off that type of light because it's sending some type of signals or something. Something I was studying. Like, why am I? I look up like I looked it up. Like, does this insomnia have to do with fatty liver? And sure enough, it does. I said, oh God, this fatty liver just messes up everything. It will literally shut your body down, and you will be, you know what, no more. And so, um, I said, oh my goodness, this is crazy. And you need your sleep. You need at least 7 to 9 hours of sleep so that you can begin to heal. So what I do is I shut off everything. But last night I didn't do it because I was up contemplating taking this mess out and redoing it. I said, oh, I'm going to go ahead since I ain't sleepy. I'm going to go ahead and do it. No, let me go get the... You got to focus on your health. So these bad boys going to stay in there until they hang all the way off, like the people do with their dreads. You need to get your energy back. You're not going to be able to do anything if you're fatigued. That's another 1,000% issue with fatty liver. My hand is raised. It was the worst. That's why I was falling out. I'd be walking like this. And look at me. I'm walking. I don't even feel that feeling. And let me tell you why. Because I got up on the good foot and I took one foot, and the Lord kept giving me information, sending me where to go, sending me what to read, sending strangers that would come by and just start talking, and then they'll tell me one thing about another thing. I was telling this lady in the farmer's market, she was saying, excuse me, little young lady. And I said, oh, that make me feel so good considering how old I am. And she said, oh, you ain't nothing but maybe about 25 years old. I said, miss, I don't even have a child that's younger than 25. She said, no way. And so we started talking. And I said, actually, I feel a little weak. I said, but I just keep pushing myself, trying to get out the house. I was at the Fleet Farmers Market. She said, well, what's wrong with you? I said, fatty liver. She said, oh, when did you get diagnosed? I said, I diagnosed myself. She said, oh, my what do you have? I said, fatty liver. She said, oh, my daughter had that. I stopped everything. We was in the Lord, the Amish store, because they bake pies and stuff with no sugar, right? And so I was in there getting, you want to eat hard cheese. You don't want regular cheese. Hard cheese like Gouda and stuff like that. That's good for you. But don't take my word for it. Look it up, because you might have different other elements that cheese might affect. So you got to look at that too. So the lady was like, my daughter had that. And I looked at her and I said, I want to interview you. She said, what do you mean? I said, I need you to talk to me. Tell me what your daughter doing for sugar. I used to drink wine, and so my body don't get it no more. And so it's acting up. It needs sugar. She said, it's a ice cream out there called Rebel. And they sell it at, I think she said Acme. She said it has no sugar in it. Is this, is that, da da da. She said, and my daughter, she wasn't little like you. My daughter was obese. She showed me a picture of her daughter. Her daughter was wide as a twin. And I'm not talking about, I'm just my description. Her daughter was the size of a twin size bed. That's how wide she was. She showed me a picture of her daughter, what she looked like now. And I said, no way. She said, my daughter lost weight. And she stopped eating sugar. And she was gravely, deathly ill from fatty liver and Everything else, because you know, if you got weight on you, it's pressing down on your heart, your kidneys, your liver, your pancreas, your gallbladder, everything just affected. Even without having weight, that's the same thing that's happening to me. Is I don't have meat that's pressing on it, but I have the sickness where all of the organs are fighting to work, and they're not working the way they supposed to. Sometimes I don't even gotta go to the bathroom. I don't even go to the bathroom. I have to make myself, because another thing, oh my Jesus, itching, honey, itching. You just want to shoot the person that spells out the word itch, the person that say the word itch. You want to shoot anything that got to do with itch. Oh my goodness, that's how bad it is. Now that has gotten better too. I went out to dinner with my grandson, and you'll see a video where my grandson graduated from. This was one of my youngest grandsons. Is my son? Both of them got suits on, and it's my grandsons. We took them out. Well, my son took them out to dinner, and I went along. Uh, and at that dinner, I was scratching as a car pulled up. I was scratching like a dog when it's looking for a bone. I didn't care where I was. It wasn't about no being sophisticated and you look too pretty to. I was scratching, and it. This is where it itches at, right here, in your knees, right here, and you will get red dots. And ask me how I know, because I looked it up. I studied. I grabbed my son's medical books out. You get red dots on the skin. They're red bumps, but you can't feel them. You can see them. You know what those red bumps are? Blood is leaking in the inside of your body, and it ain't got nowhere to go. You know why that blood is doing that? Because the organ that filters the blood and make it go throughout your body and everywhere it's supposed to go, it ain't working right. It ain't working. And I was going through that, and I was crying and thinking, oh Lord, I done messed myself up. Girl, you was eating right and everything. How you do this? Because they lied to us. You seen my video where I said they done lied to us about everything. Talking about wine is good for the heart. No, wine kills the heart. Wine. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't you just. I might as well been smoking crack for years, because it does the same thing to my body. It's horrible. So I encourage you to be encouraged. You talking about somebody crying? All I could think about is my my grandkids. I used to be like, Lord. And then I thought about, um, it was a time in my life when it was so rough. It was so rough. I'm not talking about struggling. I'm talking about pain from, y'all know, if you watch my story years ago, you seen what the deal was. But it was so much pain. I used to plead with Alba to take my life. I mean, I would be, and I used to say, if I'm not here no more, that'll be my punishment to them, because they need me. I don't need them. Please, Lord, take me out of here. I done traveled the world. I done sung on the stage with Mary J. Blige. Take me out of here. And then I used to be like, I don't want to live past 70. Child. Every time one of my grandchildren is born, I get on my knees and I say, Lord, please do not honor that stupid, simple, dumb, ridiculous prayer that I prayed. Please, Lord. She said, wait, can I tell you something? Sure. Sure, go right ahead. I'm listening. Why you keep erasing your messages? Your girl, your local girl. Go ahead. I'm listening, honey. I'm listening. We don't do no cursing on here, just in case. Just in case. I'm listening. Oh, I got that Look, it's smell good. That's the pine. Okay, she says, so we are all brothers and sisters. That's right. If you go back and listen to any of my channels, you hear me say it. That's what we call each other. Because do you know why and how? Yeah, Alba. Because of Alba. The bloodline. The bloodline, honey. Come on, talk to me. I'm listening. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-hmm. 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 Mm-mm-mm-mm. Can you explain it to me? Because I don't get how we are brothers and sisters. Are you serious? Think about it. We had the same father. Just close your eyes right now and just listen to what I'm getting ready to say. So, just like your parents had you, and if you got sisters and brothers, they came from the same seed makers. So did we. It's as simple as that. It doesn't have to be long and drawn out. We are all sisters and brothers. Like my grandchildren. All of my grandchildren look different. Different complexions and all of that. My son is darker, but his children all are not dark. Same seed maker. See, there really was a Jesus. He's a real human being like you and I, but they killed him. They unalived them, as they want us to stay on here, but I'm not monetized, so I don't go by none of that mess. But we are all sisters and brothers. Maybe I'll do a once I get situated today, if I can remember, I'm going to post one of my videos so you can watch it, where I do messages. In the fake world, they call them sermons. They call it preaching. Because I'm a clergy woman. And I'm doing a message. I used to do them every Sunday. It was called Come On Through the Door. And so I'm gonna find one of my old ones. It was from last year, but because I'm not monetized, say what I want, not cursing nothing, but they don't want you to say that you can be healed of diabetes. Is this a stray dog? It sure is. Let me back it on up. Back it on up. Oh my God, it's a pit bull too. Oh no, that's not. That's a freaking skunk. Ooh, honey. Not today or tomorrow. She got her child. You better get your baby. Because you don't want to be sprayed, honey. Ain't enough tomato juice to get that smell off. She's walking back. This is the day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. So beautiful. This is the day. This is the day that the Lord has made. Mm-hmm. Let me see. She said so. Okay, so we are God's children and related. Yes, absolutely. So when these crazy people be out here killing one another, hating each other, just like my grandchildren's people are Spanish and Cuban, but don't you dare call them Mexican, because you don't really. I'm American, so I don't know. You look Mexican to me, so if I get that wrong, you don't just get mad at me. You don't call me I ain't one of them. Ugh. And like I said, that's That's your kinfolk. Your seed was extended from that same seed. Y'all look alike. No, we don't. Our shape is different. Okay, so Philippine, Japanese, Chinese, from the same seed. We all related. How? So what they gonna say? We're not related and we're all separated. We all got different fathers from above. No, we are all sisters and brothers, sis. We are all sisters and brothers. That's why so many people, they so hateful to they want to be an atheist because they don't want to be a part of God's family. This is not something that these people, including the false prophets, that they preach. They really telling you truth. We're sisters and brothers. That's why they honor each other and reverence each other when they see, hey sis, hey brother Brown, sister Jones. It's real. So yes, absolutely. Where are you from, if you don't mind me asking you? Your local, you got American title or name, your local gal. So are you Southern? I'm just guessing. Me and you are everyone. Me and you are everyone should. Absolutely. Tennessee. I knew it. See, look at me. I ain't old for nothing. Southern. Yep. Good old Southern girl. So am I. North Kakalaki, North Carolina, my people from. Me and you, never, everyone should be wanting to be a part of God. Yeah, they don't want to be. My mother used to say this. My mother used to say, let me get it right now. My mother used to say, people like wrong. It's easy to do wrong. And it's hard to them to do right. And it's so true. People don't want to do right. They don't want to love one another. What's the problem? Say hi. Are you okay, sis? You fell. Can I help you up? Is there anything I can do? You ain't got to know them people. You don't got to know them. I do this to this day. If I'm on a bus and the spirit leads me and say, take everything, which don't be a lot because I don't carry a whole lot out. It might be 20, 15, something like that in my pocket. And the spirit say, the first person that get up to get ready to get off the bus, give them a financial blessing. I already, as soon as I hear the spirit talk to me, I already go in my pocketbook and I grab everything out of there, put it in, have it in my hand. As soon as somebody stand up, I'll get up to them and I'll grab their hand. They look at me. They could look at me and see I'm calm and I'm sweet, so they don't feel a threat, but they look at me and I say, hey, I just want to transfer a financial blessing to you. And they say, oh, no, I'm fine. No, please, don't mess my blessing up. Please receive this. And they say, okay, thank you. God bless you. Thank you. I said, no, God bless you. All my life, my children do it nowadays. My son teaches his sons. He got 5 sons and a daughter. He teaches his son. And now he does what I used to do to them. Around the holidays, I would throw them in my car and we would ride around the neighborhood of the hobos. We call them hobos because I don't want to call them bums. So you got to be a little nice in how you say things. And we would ride around, and my kids, I tell them, get out, go get that man a blanket. He's cold. And my sons do that to this day, every holiday. And they, my son would go and buy platters. He would buy platters. He got all his kids, so that's what they do. They get platters and they eat them. So around the holiday, he go buy hot platters that got baked macaroni and cheese, candy yams, collard green, cake, and a juice. And put them in a box and tell y'all get out and go find some people and give it to. And this teaching humanity to love one another, because these people are sitting on the vent outside in the cold while other people are in their house in the warmth, cooking and eating. Okay? That's what they're doing. I don't know why people let their dogs just come up. Everybody not a dog person. I had a dog before, but don't just let your dog just come up on people. Like, no, don't do that. That's what the lady just did. Don't let your dog come up and lick on me. I'm allergic to dogs, but we had a dog. If you see my video, we had a dog named Lassie. I just think that's disrespectful. Just pull them back a little bit. I'm going to say hi. And she just walking, just looking like it's okay. It's not okay. That's like touching somebody here. That's not okay. People need to respect people's boundaries. Like, nobody respects anybody no more. Like, she literally, this lady right there, she literally just let her dog just come up and lick me and didn't say nothing. And you ain't hear me, I ain't say nothing either. But that's not right. People need to respect one another. You know, we need to love one another. Boundaries, you know, learning how to say if somebody come to you and they, here's an example right here. When I first moved here, I told you my youngest son was 2. He's 30. He's about to be 31 now. And the first person I met over here was a young lady, which I slaved to the nines for her as a friend. She called me 5 in the morning. Hey sis, can you go with me? She has apartment properties that she owns. Can you ride to me to another state to collect my money? Because she real timid and I guess she want to take me because I'm the wolf. I'm a speak up for her. She go to the doctors. The doctor want to give her 4 and 5 shots, the flu shot, the papilloma shot, and she like 70 something, right? Sis, can you go with me? Because she gonna try to make me take all them shots and they gonna kill me. They speak up for yourself. So I will go through the nines for my family and my friends. We go to the store, we go shopping because she's older. I pay for her 3 cases of water that we would go every month. This was our thing, every month. I paid for her 3 cases of water and she would get salmon burgers. I think they was like $19. And whoever drove, like if she drove, I would pay for her stuff. She said, oh no, sis. I take care of my own. That's what the Bible says. It says serve one another. It didn't say, oh, only serve if you know that person or if that person helped you or if that person is your best friend. That's who you serve. No, he says serve. And so I say all that to say, it's been years that I've known this lady, and just 2 months ago, she called me early in the morning, sis, saying that her son, which is a millionaire, not a billionaire, he's a millionaire, he has Airbnbs, beautiful. You can see it in one of the videos where she said it needs to be cleaned up because some people are coming from California and they want to move in right away. Can you go with me and clean? I cleaned that place, honey, like it was my own, which I do. Anything she needed from me. And her kids really didn't deal with her. So it was me. And because I was younger than her, I was like the youngest sister to her. I thought that this woman genuinely cared for me as a sister. Well, recently I had an emergency. I don't drive. I do drive, but I don't have a vehicle. I got my grandson's vehicle and I drove to her house. I knocked on the door. In my head, I knew that she would do for me what I would do for her. I knocked on the door. She looked out the window. She said, oh, who that? And then she know what I look like. She know my voice. I said, it's me, sis. She said, oh, wait a minute. Just like that. So I was like, Now, in my head, I'm thinking of all the emergency that I have, which opt me to go to a house. I could have went to a neighbor, but I don't tell people my business. Why? They don't need to know. I'm going to go to somebody that I consider family. Kids, I done watched her kids grow up, all of that. Grandkids done went with her back and forth while her children was fighting custody battles with the babies' moms, all of that for support. Grandkids call me aunt, So she took a minute to open the door. Meanwhile, I'm standing outside trying to figure out, because usually she'll open that door and be like, hey, sis, I was just thinking about. She finally cracked the door about that wide. She said, oh, it's you. I said, yes, I have emergency. I need to use your phone. She paused and was quiet. She said, oh, my phone? Oh, now she started lying to me. Oh, my phone on the charger. I said, yeah. Can I use it? You could use the phone while I was on the charger. Oh, well, what you want, my cell phone? Or you want to use my house phone? All this foolishness. So she's supposed to be, I call a holy roller. The reason why I call it a holy roller is because that's just a routine that you do. I don't see no image of God when you talk and walk. I just hear you talking about going to church 7 days a week, but I don't see the evidence in your behavior, your attitude, or your character. Look like it's getting ready to rain. And so, I was so shocked and hurt instantly. Like, what is going on? I said, well, I just need to, and I was so desperately needing to, because I could have went to my neighbors and said, hey, can I use your phone? I want to call my son. She said, she did all of this. Okay, wait a minute. I said, you know what? That's okay. That's all right. Just like that. And I turned around, got myself back in my grandson's car, and came on back home. I said, you know what? The Lord gonna work it out, and He seen that too. To this day, that wasn't even 2 months ago. To this day, sick as a dog, ill as a dog, bony than bony, because she not eating, because nobody's bringing the food, nobody deals with it. Just a whole lot of foolishness. So I got to praying, and I said, Lord, I need you to show me this. And then my spirit was, I've been showing you for years. And I was like, and then my spirit was, she never liked you. She never really liked you. She wanted to be you. She wanted to be like, because I'm charismatic. I'm lively. I'm excited. I build things. I build houses and sheds. Okay, I could put on tires. I around the neighborhood, I put people tires on their cars. Oh, you all right? You need some help? Oh, yeah, I got a flat. I'm waiting for my husband, but he's not going to be here for 2 hours. You got spare? Come on, I'll help you. People not like that. They lazy. They mentally lazy. So they're not you. There's only one you. And those are imposters that's trying to be like you. But and my spirit was so right, because I have been seeing the signs since I met her and overlooked them. I mainly felt sympathy for her because, how you doing? I mainly felt sympathy for her because her kids didn't deal with her. Nobody, she had nobody. But people, they don't love anymore. They done fallen out of love with loving people. She said, well, I have to go. I'll be back on later. Okay. I'm going to keep my live going. So with this fatty liver, you get headaches. You itch really, really bad. You will definitely fall out. What else? Sleep. You will sleep no more unless you develop a regimen for how you can enhance your life and live better. If not, you will be no more. You will not be here anymore. And that's not what you want. So it's a few things we need to do if we have fatty liver or anything wrong with your organs. Anything. We need to first go back to Eden. Eden. Back to God. Back to everything that he left here for us. Like all of his cauliflower, his garlic. Grow your own stuff. My stuff not growing. I don't know why it won't come up. These little tiny stuff. But from your liver to kidneys to cancer or any other type of illness surrounding your body, you got to get a mindset of staying focused on what you need to do. You got to ask yourself, okay, now that I have this illness, what do I need to focus on? Oh, I need to focus on not eating sugar. I'm not going to be drinking these Pepsis. I'm done with Pepsi. I'm not going to be drinking Kool-Aid and this fake apple juice. I'm going to make my own apple juice. I'm going to buy apples and I'm going to put my apples in blenders. That's what I give my grandchildren. Straight from the apple juice. And it don't look like no brown pig. That's not the color of apple juice. You're going to say, what else am I going to do for myself? I'm going to stop eating bread. That bread is sugar. Literally. Any flour, any noodles, any pasta. I'm going to stop eating that. Rice. Oh, I'll chop my cauliflower up. It gives the same effect as rice. In fact, it tastes better. And you say, what do you want to stop doing? You want to stop drinking the alcohol. You want to stop smoking. You want to stop smoking the weed, the whatever. You want to stop it all. You got to ask yourself, what do you want out of this once you get a better, enhanced, healthy diet? Well, you need to tell yourself what you want. For me, I want to be in control of my own body. I don't want to be in a body that does not work right. That's what I told myself. And I also told myself, I don't want to be fatigued. I want to run to the moon and back with my children and my grandchildren if I feel like it. I don't want to be fatigued. This is what you have to speak these things out. I want to play with my kids. I want to do everything that the Lord intends for me to do. And this is what I told myself. So that is my thing. Here go these people with these. They got a dog park. Why everybody bringing their dogs here where kids play at? Jesus. So lazy. They got a dog. Child, a dog park is better than the children's park. The dog park is amazing. Why they don't go there? And it's blocked. The dog park is blocked off. People just don't want to do right. And then we got to be out here holding our grandkids and kids, hoping that the dog is not feisty. Lord help us all. And I also told myself I want to stop craving ice cream and sweets. I never ate this stuff before. And so that's what you gotta speak those things to yourself. You gotta start drinking water. Like literally, I never was a water drinker when I was younger. Now, what has subsided and ran away, just about all of my symptoms, including fatigue, and that was my biggest issue. I used to want to cry. That was my biggest issue. I used to want to cry. literally. But I thought the day before, yeah, was the day before yesterday when I had my grandchildren's celebration for their 2 years of being here on Earth. Was in the heat all day. Y'all seen the videos all day. We came in the house at 6:52, I believe it was. And I had one small spike that made me, and that's what it's called, a spike. Because I had what did I drink? Oh, we made Kool-Aid, little round circle ice pops, and I had one. And instantly it spiked my insulin level up and made me feel real dizzy. And I kept pushing and made it through the rest of the day without any incidents, no weakness, no fatigue feeling or anything. And I drink my apple cider vinegar in the morning. It's a good stimulator to stimulate you to do number 2 as well. Another thing I do, because I don't go to the bathroom like I should because of this fatty liver, is one of the symptoms. I put a little bit of castor oil, pure castor oil, which is by Sevens Mineral. That's the one I use. Got it from offline. Put a little bit of castor oil on my finger, and I rub it into my navel every day. And towards the end of the night, if not sooner, I go to the bathroom. Like, literally. And sometimes it happens right at like 10 minutes after I rub it into my navel. It works. Like, instantly. It's like almost as if I'm taking it internally by mouth. And you want to eat, well, I eat incorporated garlic all the time, cauliflower. I drink black tea, no sugar. And how I drink it, because it's bitter. How I drink it, I got this off of Dr. Dr. Fung, Chinese guy, Fung. I take and boil my black tea, let it cool down. I put it in the blender with some peanut butter and a half a banana. And let me tell you, something is working. I don't know if it's the black tea concoction. I also take the Tudka. Something give me reservations about that. So I'm not constant. I'm not consistent with that. When I think about maybe I'll take 2. But I don't know if it's the Tudka, Tudca, or the black tea, or me just eating one time a day. That's my preference. You can eat all day. No, not all day. You can eat 3 meals a day like probably you normally would, but just eat the right things. I just choose to eat one. That's just how I always ate. Y'all seen me on my videos. I eat a big old salad. But now my salads don't be all, as my grandson call them, dookie big. They don't be all big. They be a nice size. Sometimes might be a big one, sometimes don't. And it consists of garlic, red and white cabbage. Sometimes I put some tomatoes in there. I put black grapes, which is the most healthier for you. All of them are healthy. I chop up apples and I put in there cauliflower. Oh, bok choy. Make sure you incorporate bok choy. Bok choy gives you a substantial amount of healthy benefits, more than you could get just one bok choy. Mine be like this. Mine don't be big at all. And I had that in my salad yesterday. If you seen my video, you'll see my video yesterday that I posted. All of that's in there. Stop drinking, stop smoking cigarettes, stop smoking weed. Oh, weed is made from the earth. Not that mess you smoking. Not that mess you smoking. And people say, oh, it's for medicinal purpose. Baby, you damaging yourself Just as damaged yourself just as worse as if you was smoking crack cocaine with that so-called medicinal weed. No, yeah, no. Them chemicals is sprayed with everything, including the stuff they give to the dead people. So, and you know that you're not alone. It is millions of people suffering from probably whatever you're suffering from. And if you drink coffee, which I was drinking when I was working because it was free, it was there, and it be in the wintertime, it be cold. Coffee, to my understanding, is not bad because it has agents in it, ingredients in the coffee that you can benefit if you have cancer, liver, or kidney or thyroids, because all of that gets messed up. Everything in your body gets messed up if you got fatty liver. um Try to slow down on it. Take the creamer out. Get real natural. I use real, if I got to use any type of sweetener, I use natural honey that came from the beehive, not this stuff looking like iced tea. That's nothing but fructose and glucose, and it's gonna kill you. um and try to wean yourself off of the coffee if you can by switching to decaffeinated. That will help a great amount. It I was just talking to my youngest son and sharing with him, which he agreed. Nothing's hard for me to quit. If I was on crack, I could believe I could just stop. Just like with the wine. Well, that was my thing. I'm gonna have my grown-up juice, sit here and watch me a documentary and eat my salad and sip on my wine. That was my thing. I'm grown. I'm just home, just me, grandson, chilling. It was so easy. I said, I ain't drinking this no more. That's stupid. That's what I said. And I never went back. Don't even think about it. It's the itching that drove me crazy. It's all the symptoms that drove me crazy. And I don't even have a craving for alcohol. I don't have a craving for wine. It affects your sleep too. So what I'm doing now, I'm learning. This is new. This is new because something in your body gets shut off. I don't know the name, as I said, but I'll come to know it. It's something in your body that gets shut off because everything ain't working upstairs. The oxygen ain't going where it's supposed to go at. And when it gets to your brain, you messed up with the fatigue. That's why. Like, everything is messed up. I'm trying to tell you. And so, start working on sleeping habits. Your pattern is completely thrown off. It's stopped. Somebody pushed the button and stopped it. And what you have to do is dim the lights. Wear glasses like this with a shade like this, with an amber color, something, a dark tint. Get off of your phone because that light on your phone is connected somehow to that button that's turned off. Like, literally. Because remember, we have everything that's in this world. We got radiation in us. We got water in us. Everything that's in this world. We got salt in us. Everything that's in the gravity is inside. Like, everything. So you have to wean yourself off of the caffeine. And if you need to, which I would call it, just for the sake of understanding, a fast. But it's not a fast. This is my way of living. I eat one time. And so I make sure that I don't eat anything else. Because you have to give your kidneys a break. They working extra hard and not even working. They're not even working, but they trying to work extra hard. It's like a washing machine that's spinning, but not spinning your clothes dry. That's what's going on with my organs. And it even affects your bones. If you start walking and you feel like your knee popped or your ankle gave you like a little tender feeling, feel like it was going to give out. Yeah, That is your body, your bones. Nothing is being waxed and greased and oiled and uh, circulated and filtered. None of that is working right. I know for me. And anybody got fatty liver, that's what the deal is. Um, so try to fast. If you eat 3 meals, if you eat all day, stop it. If you eat 3 meals, go down to one. Eat early, and then maybe a meal for lunch, and don't eat dinner. Because at nighttime is when your body is resting anyway. That's the best time for your organs, any of them that's being damaged, to get a break. That's the best time when everything is shut off and you're sleeping and resting. Give yourself a break. Oh, and stay away from the salt. Salt is sugar. Period. I never did salt ever, but now I crave it. And I'm like, this is retarded. Why am I craving salt and sugar when I should be craving the alcohol that I stopped? It's ridiculous. But it helps. It greatly helps when you cut back a meal. They call it fasting. And stress level. A lot of people, not me, because I ain't doing it and I ain't letting you do it to me. A lot of people have so much stress from being on their job. Their boss is extra hard on them. You didn't get this done. You have to have this done by 12 o'clock, or that's going to be it. I'm going to have to get somebody else in here. Your husband, the narcissist that you're married to, the narcissist might be your mother, the narcissist might be your kid. Stress. Your kids might be acting up. 2 of them locked up, been locked up, and ain't getting out no time soon. Your daughter left the kids on you. You got a child on crack. Whatever your stress level is, give it to God. Take care of them grandchildren and lessen your stress, because that has a great deal to do with your healing. You need to treat yourself like you treat a baby, in good, tender care. Give yourself a bath. Put yourself to sleep. Wake up in the morning, eat you a breakfast if that's what you're going to do. Go to sleep if you need to. Kids go to sleep. They take naps. Give your organs a break. They need it. They need it. And another thing for your stress level, ground yourself. Take your shoes off and go walk in the grass. If you ain't got no backyard, go walk on your sisters or your neighbors. Or get some wooden shoes. You got sandals that might be made of wood, and go walking slowly on the concrete. That's still grounding yourself. Jesus grounded himself just before they was about to take him out of here. He went and he sat on the grass underneath I believe it was a dogwood tree. That's what they killed him and hung him on, a dogwood tree. He sat under that tree. And he talked to his Father while sitting in the grass. He was grounding himself. So, learn to ground yourself. And remember this one thing. The doctors are not God. You will go to them thinking, I'm telling my doctor that I need, I need to lose weight. If he could put me on some type of regimen. Your doctor will not hear your cry. Your doctor going to say, let me give you some pills. This will help you. He not going to tell you, drink some water, drink some black tea, eat some. He not going to tell you that, because Big Pharma pays him well. Okay? Your doctor's not going to hear your cry. And that's what it is when you're asking for help, saying, hey, I got this problem. He not going to say, you're concerned about your weight. I'm concerned about your weight too. Because if your doctor was concerned about your weight, he would have addressed that issue long time ago. That's one of the first things you need to be concerned about. Losing weight. Lose that weight slowly. It takes time. And they not, and the reason why your weight is so big is because you got fatty liver. Do you see this? Fatty liver. And remember, fatty liver is not, this doesn't just happen to big people. It can happen to anybody. Little kids. That people um just give their kids sweets and ice cream and all of that. That's fatty liver. That's not fat hanging. That's fatty liver. Okay? That's what that is. But she's doing the right thing. She's doing the right thing. Believe me. And that's what you want to do. And I'm losing weight because I'm eating one meal and not snacking in between and none of that. I used to snack in between throughout the day at school and all of that. I'm not snacking anymore. I just eat that one meal and keep it moving. And I drink my apple cider vinegar. She doing the right thing. Apple cider vinegar. You know, you should be encouraged. These women, they getting out and they like, hey, wait a minute. I don't like feeling sluggish. I want to run with my grandkids. I want to walk and not be out of breath as soon as I take 3 steps. They're doing the right thing, just like me. I'm out here. I'm trying to fix my organs, and I know they probably saying, "Lady, what have you done to us?" Us, your doctor. These doctors ain't gonna do nothing but give you pills, 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 pills. That's what they gonna do. So be encouraged. Know that you're not alone. Watch the oils that you put in your system. Cook with. Um, I still cook with a little bit of butter, and I shouldn't, because it has salt in it. But you can get the butter without salt, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just using up what I got. And for oil, I'm trying to find a place that has real olive oil. I want to make my own. Get me an olive oil tree, an olive tree. So that is my sharing for today. Look for a video real soon of stories in the dark. They're mainly pertaining to the narcissists and what they do, what we've experienced, or just life stories. I'm not sure what this one will be about, but look for it. And remember, enhance your diet. Enhance the way you eat. I'm using the word diet. That's because everybody's comfortable with that. Doesn't have to be a diet. It's not called a diet. Not for me. Just enhance my already way of life, my already way of eating. I just upped the ante. And so, be encouraged. And remember, once you start studying and start looking up your symptoms. Start looking up what how you feel. You feel weak, you're getting headaches, you got a cough in your throat, you got a pulling in the back of your neck, you get these red bumps on your legs, you get these, I think they call varicose veins that pop out. All that got to do with fatty liver. And you want to address those issues each time you see one. But what has happened to me definitely is apple cider vinegar, baby. I get me a big cup, fill it up with water, and I put a half a teaspoon in there. I think that cup is about 16 ounces. Um, No, not 16 ounces, maybe 10. And so, um, and honey, when I be out here and I be in the heat and it be so hot, I run to that apple cider vinegar, and it tastes so good to me. It tastes good. I'm used to it now, and it quenched my thirst, and I think it helped me not be hungry, which I never was like a eater like that anyway. I would make a big salad. Y'all seen my videos. I would make a big salad and eat that salad and wouldn't be hungry no more. But I would snack throughout the day if I wanted apples and oranges, something like that. I would eat, but that even that sugar spikes my itching. It spikes what's happening is it spikes my insulin levels way up, way high. Yeah, crossing the street here. Yeah, it spikes the insulin level way up high, which causes you to itch, honey, like nobody's business, and cause you to feel faint. And so I don't want to do that because I passed straight out. I went pat right in front of the emergency triage desk, straight down. Yep. So you don't want that. And I want to be around for my grandchildren. Oh my goodness, I just adore them and appreciate them. I just love being a grandmom. I love it. I think I'm a better grandmom than I was mom because I know more now. And I have patience now. I had patience then, but not like I got. My kids, they be so surprised. They be like, Mom, if we would have walked on that carpet with our wet bathing suit on, you'd have been fussing. And now I say, oh, that's just carpet. It's water to dry. I ain't know no better then, but I do now. And so I'm walking, headed back. And I hope this was helpful to anyone that needed to hear this. You will conquer this if you put one foot forward. The Lord will take two, and you get your diet together and begin ministering love and health yourself back to health. That's right. Health yourself back to health. Look at the sky. And that's what I'm doing. And we'll be doing it together. So, I might do a workout. Every day I'm going to do something because I'm learning. So every day I'm going to do something to incorporate us learning and growing and healing. So I might do a workout. Not a workout, but like run in place and just talk and be encouraged, share what I've learned, something new, or just do encouraging video. That's all. We'll see. We'll see. All right, guys, so that is it for me. May the Lord keep you and enhance your growing mental power and give you what to say, when to say it, what to do, and who to go to. Have a good day. I love you. I never know how to X out of this.